G'day punters, welcome back, and today I'm going to talk about the 5 phases of executive protection that we use with Panoptic solutions. Have you ever wondered how bodyguards do it, how they keep their clients safe? Well, it's not just about going from A to B, it takes a huge amount of planning, teamwork, and a lot of smart thinking behind the scenes before the operation even kicks off. So today I'm going to try and break down those 5 simple steps that anyone can understand. Phase 1, gathering intelligence. Before we even move with the principal, we need to know what's ahead. And that is all about understanding the lay of the land, the terrain, the environment, the context, the political situation, the socioeconomics, the mission in front of you. It is all about gathering intelligence. An intel team will do all the research and planning. Now, I'm not saying that you've each got your own intel team. That could just be you. From where you're going to the safest routes and any dangers in the area at all. The team is there to study the maps, the traffic, and possibly even any other threats that may or may not be known yet to the principal before they even leave. Here we use AI tools, real-world agents, so HUMINT, we use OSINT scrapes, you name it, we do it. We put huge amounts of work into the back end before the principal even touches down in Australia. I like to think of it like we're planning a road trip, but instead of looking for fun stops, we're looking for danger and how to avoid it. Now, I know that might sound a little bit corny, but the reality is it can be that simple. You're effectively trying to move someone from point A to point B in the safest and most efficient manner possible without any interruptions, which is basically the life of a dad. You just don't want to be asked, are we there yet? Because the are we there yet are usually from the risks or the threats stopping your safe intercourse of movement from A to B. We've gathered our intel and now we're moving on to the advance. This is probably one of the most critical and important parts of the job. This isn't where you put your rookies, I don't think. This is where you put your really premium agents so they can get all the groundwork down pat. They know what the EP game's like, they know what the client's like, they know who they're looking for, threat factors, gatekeepers. The advance is super critical. The important part about the advance is that is your team on the ground before your majority of effort arrives. They're checking hotels, they're checking event spaces, they're checking houses or safe houses to make sure that everything is in place, lined up, that the run sheet works, that the principal is going to be able to get in, the bookings are all scheduled, the vehicles are all clean and ready to go. They're looking for emergency exits, they're scanning for hidden dangers, they're checking security is everywhere, or they're checking where security is lacking. Phase 3 is journey management. Now we're talking about the actual execution of the task. Now it's time to move, but we don't just go out there and jump in any old car. We plan everything. We've got the car, the specific car to the principal's taste. Desire requirements might be up armored, it might be sleek and smooth, might be soft skin, but discreet. We might be using luxuries, we might be using rentals, we might be using owned fleet, we might be borrowing. This is one of the most critical parts, getting the car right. The driver is super important too. You get the wrong driver, someone that gets anxious or nervous, well, then you've got a whole bunch of different problems. We've got a backup car or backup vehicle. We've got the crossover, the spare, the whole lot. We talk to pilots, we talk to drivers, we talk to the external support teams, and we make sure all those people are in order and ready to go during the execution of the operation. If we need a helicopter or a private jet, we even make sure the landing zone is legit and good to go, or we may even go out and inspect regional airports to ensure that everything's supported for the aircraft to land. Next phase is arrival and destination security. We've gotten from A to B and now we're at the location, so what is next for us to consider from an executive protection standpoint? Well, we're making sure that no one unwanted gets too close. We're maintaining a physical profile that matches the presence of the principal so they can move freely of our teams while we watch over everything, whether it's doors, staff, or deliveries. Phase 5, departure and after action review. Now it might sound like the operation's ended, but it could simply be that we're departing one location and moving to the next. We still conduct an after-action review if we've got any points that we want to learn from, and we are always constantly moving between these different phases. We're not just like, well, we've gone from the hotel to the airport, that's all 5 phases and we're done. We're constantly readjusting depending on where we are in the operational run sheet. Just like when you're exiting and entering a building, or entering and exiting a building, when you're departing, we're looking for new risks, we're looking for new threats, we're identifying vulnerabilities. The team plans out the best and safest way for the departure, regardless of whether or not everyone's feeling good or we don't have any intel of a threat. After the trip is when we review everything, what worked, what didn't, and how to do it better next time. After action review, for those that have played a lot of sport, is very similar to the post-action or the post-game review, right? You're going back, you're checking the plays that you made, you're taking notes on the opposition, you're considering what you did and how you can improve it. You're going to the coach or agent in charge or OIC or team leader, and you're having conversations about your performance. After action reviews are absolutely critical because just like the superpower of reflection, it lets you build up an understanding of how you performed as an operator on task. Till next time, and you go wheels up. If you thought I nailed it or I missed something, let me know in the comments. Thanks very much for joining us. Good luck out there. So that is the 5 phases of an executive protection operation. Now, those are some of the things that we do. I know they may not be what you do, but if you've got anything, please let us know. Here's a little wrap up on those 5 phases. 1, gathering intelligence. 2, the advance. 3, journey management. 4, the arrival at the destination. And 5, departure and after action review. If you think we've missed anything or you'd do anything differently, let us know. Cheers, guys.